From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK athletics.
Welcome to BBN Tonight. I'm Josh Berrien.
And I'm Keith Farmer. Tonight, we'll look ahead to Kentucky basketball's next SEC game, a rematch with Auburn, plus an interview with big man Lance Ware.
And later, Jeff McCurl of the UK Sports Network talks some football headlines with us. The UK men's basketball team is getting ready for its next game. That's tonight's Big Blue Story presented by Baptist Health. The Cats' SEC schedule resumes on Saturday afternoon against Auburn. When Kentucky traveled to play the Tigers last month, they lost 66-59. UK had a better field goal and three-point shooting percentage than Auburn, but Kentucky still lost the rebounding battle. It had a bad turnover to assist ratio and had Davion Mintz as the leading scorer with just 11 points. Keith, what must the Cats do to get a win over the Tigers this time, especially over the last couple of games where they have gotten close, as the team likes to say?
I think, first off, continue to do what you've been doing. Yep. They've played pretty well in these last few games. The last play just didn't go their way, and maybe even a bad call, right?
Right.
Next thing is stop Sharif Cooper, and I don't know how you do that. I don't have an answer for him, so it might be stopping the other guys and keeping him from making the pass to those guys. Now, the SEC tournament is officially a go, at least for now. That's according to CBS Sports insider John Rothstein. He also tweeted he's optimistic about a 20 to 25% fan capacity in Nashville. That's good news. And a conference tournament bid seems to be Kentucky's only shot at the big dance this year. You know, this is where Kentucky loves to travel. They like to go watch their Cats in Nashville. Will they do it this year? I don't know, especially with it being maybe that last chance, Josh. I think they might.
Yeah, I mean, well, when you're desperate and you're really, really hungry, like the Cats have been these last couple of games, again, they haven't gotten it done, but they're desperate. You know, they want to get this done. They know that the fan base has been mad at them for the majority of the year. So I feel like they're going to, muster up some courage, and they're going to, look over and lick some of their wounds from the regular season and get it done. Yeah. Now, will they be able to go all the way and win the tournament? That's left to be desired. In the NBA, Karl Towns made his return to the floor last night for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finished with 18 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. The former UK big man had been out following testing positive for COVID-19, which came after months of grieving over the deaths of his mother and 6 other family members because of the virus.
Everyone's case of COVID is totally different. Every human and their underlying conditions are totally different, and my underlying conditions did not play in my favor at all for COVID. And yet alone, one of the most scariest parts for all of us on this organization and my immediate family and stuff was how genetically connected I am to my mother. I am the most genetically like my mother, and it's not close. So that was a very scary thing to obviously put in the underlying condition category, including that. Nothing was playing in my favor. I knew it was going to be a long journey. I knew it was going to be a rough journey. Put to the forefront that there's things I haven't dealt with and still grieving and stuff that I had to deal with now in silence with no one around to help me with that process. So, mental health is real, and it's very, very real. And I've dealt with it my whole life, and I'm glad that I had my mother with me because she always just knew how to heal me in that mental aspect. And obviously with her not here, it's even more challenging, but she gave me a lot of tools.
Yeah, this is great to hear him talking through this and everything, and just, great to see him back on the court because maybe that helps him get through a lot of the mental stuff that he's going through, Josh. So
absolutely.
Good to see him getting back. All right, elsewhere in the BBNBA, former Cat De'Aaron Fox continues his hot streak. He was named Western Conference Player of the Week on Monday, and the next night against the Philadelphia 76ers, the Sacramento Star scored 34 points, grabbed 6 rebounds, and had 10 assists for his 5th double-double of the season. Josh, he's an all-star in my opinion.
That's exactly what I just said as soon as you read those numbers. I was like, this is a year where the Kings finally have an all-star going back to their Mike Bibby days when they were relevant. His play, his charisma, his style fits perfectly with that team, and I definitely feel like the Kings have a superstar on their hands when it comes to him. In New York, former Kentucky star Emmanuel quickly is turning the heads of some big futures In the NBA, Lakers legend Magic Johnson singled out quickly as one of the league's standout newcomers quickly, also earning praise from veteran guard Derrick Rose, who is now his teammate on the Knicks following a trade. Keith, always good to hear a former Cat doing well, but especially quickly, seeing as how this is his rookie year and he is dominating.
He's in talk for Rookie of the Year. I know LaMelo Ball is the one everybody talks about, but
Right.
all right, quickly's averaging 12 points and 3 assists. That's only 3 points and 2 assists behind what LaMelo Ball is doing. And LaMelo is starting, and they're both shooting 35% from three-point range. I think he's right there in the mix, and he's next in line to be talked about Rookie of the Year. All right, sophomore Liam Draxler has continued his outstanding start to the spring for the Kentucky men's tennis team. Yesterday, Draxler defeated Daniel Cookerman, the #1 singles player in college tennis, who's a senior for the top-ranked team USC. The victory was Draxler's second top 10 singles win in just 10-day span. Next up for the men's team is Louisville on Sunday.
Coming up next on BBN Tonight, we'll talk some Kentucky football with Jeff Picaro.
The UK Sports Network analyst joins us for more on the latest headlines involving the Wildcats. That's when we return.